Hello. Welcome to the 30-day Kundalini Yoga. Welcome to the 30-day Kundalini Yoga Challenge. Today is day 13, and we're going to be doing our warm-up, tune-in, and 6 previous exercises that we've done, plus a new one today. So it's going to be a full set experience. So, for our tune-in, we're going to do our Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Spine straight, core strong. Rub our hands together. Hands at heart center. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale, hold the breath. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale, hold the breath. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale, hold the breath, and release. So for our warm-up, we're going to do spinal flexes and Sufi grinds. So we'll do our hands in front of our ankle, and it'll be an inhale forward and an exhale back for our spinal flexes. And we're going to do 26 today just because we're going to be doing a lot. And you can overlay a mantra, so it can be a sat and then a nam. And you can keep the eyes closed, focusing on the third eye point, and go. Spine straight, hold the breath, and release. And then for our Sufi grinds, hands on our knees. Inhale forward, exhale swinging back. And again, you can do a sat going forward and a nam going back. So sat and then nam. And we're going to do 13 each side. And you can keep the eyes closed, focusing on the third eye point, and go. Last one. Spine straight, hold the breath. Other way. Two more. Spine straight, hold the breath, and release. So now that we're warmed up, we're going to do our first exercise. So we're going to do breath of fire. So core strong, hold the root lock, hands above head at 60 degrees, fingertips touching our palm, thumbs facing inward. And it's going to be a short inhale and a short exhale. And we'll go for 2 minutes. And go. Inhale, hold the breath. Bring the thumbs close together. And swing the arms forward, releasing. Sit in meditation for a moment. Remember to breathe. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing our prosperity mantra. So it's going to be our hada hada hadas. So we're going to put our right hand over top of our left, spine straight in front of our solar plexus. Keep the eyes closed, focusing on the third eye point. And I'll put the words on the screen again, so you can follow me and listen. We're going to do this for 2 minutes. Hada 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 gubinde. Hada 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 makinde. Hada 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 urare. Hada 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 apare. Hada 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 haring. Hada 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 kuring. Hada 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 nurname. Hada 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 akame. Hada 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 haring. Hada 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 gubinde. Hada 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 makinde. Hada 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 udare. Hada 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 apare. Hada 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 haring. Hada 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 kuring. Hada 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 nurname. Hada 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 akame. Hada 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 gubinde. Hada 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 makinde. Hada 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 udare. Hada 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 apare. Hada 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 haring. Hada 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 kuring. Hada 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 nurname. Hada 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 akame. Hada 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 gubinde. Hada 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 makinde. Hada 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 udare. Hada 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 apare. Hada 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 haring. Hada 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 kuring. Hada 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 nurname. Hada 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 akame. Hada 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 gubinde. Hada 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 makinde. Hada 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 udare. Hada 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 apare. Hada 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 haring. Hada 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 kuring. Hada 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 nurname. Hada 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 akame. Inhale, hold the breath, and release. So we did our second exercise, and now we're going to go into our third. So our third exercise is going to be opening intuition. So we're going to put our right hand, and we're going to put our pinky on our third eye, and then we're going to place our fingers just above touching each other, and then we're going to have our opposite arm facing outward. And we're just going to breathe, and we're going to hold this for 2 minutes. Keep the spine straight and the core strong. Inhale. Keep the eyes closed, and we'll begin. Inhale, hold the breath. Keep the eyes closed, relax the arms down. So now we'll do our next exercise. So we're going to be doing spinal twists. So we're going to 4 fingers in front, thumbs in the back, and it's going to be an inhale to your left and exhale to your right. And we're going to do that for 2 minutes. And go. Inhale, hold the breath. Keep the spine straight. And release. Next, we're going to do our lion's claw. So we're going to have our hands above our head. And we're going to be holding our hands tight. And it's going to be like this movement. And we're going to be crossing our arms over each other. And it's going to be sort of crossing in front of our forehead, but we're going to be putting right in front and then left in front. And we want to keep the tension in our arms and in our hands. And we're going to keep the eyes closed, focus on the third eye point, and I want you to express your outer breath intensely through the nose as well as the inhale. So it'll sound like this. And we're going to do this for 2 minutes, and then we'll go on to the next exercise. So spine straight, core strong, and go. And you're exhaling when you cross over. And we're only doing part 1. If you saw yesterday's, you would see that there's part 2, but we're only doing part 1. And we're keeping the arms parallel to the ground and then crossing over. Inhale, hold the breath. Keep the arms above the head, holding the tightness in the hands. Breathe in. Hold the breath. And release. Keep the arms above the head. Keep the breath out. Hold. All right, you can release and put the hands back down, and you can inhale. So now we're going to do our last exercise before the new one. So this one is releasing anger and fear. So this is when you're having your hands up, palms facing each other, and then palms facing down. And the mantra that's overlaying is HUD, 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 HUD. So we're going to do that for 2 minutes, and then we'll learn our new exercise. All right, spine straight, core strong. Make sure you're breathing, and go. HUD, 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 hud. Inhale, hold the breath. Release the arms down and release. You can open your eyes. Now we're going to learn our new exercise. So this one is called Let Liver Live. We're going to lay on our left side, and our left hand is going to support our head. And then we're going to raise our right leg up, and we're going to hold our toe. And then we're going to do breath of fire. So a short inhale and a short exhale. And both legs are straight. Keep the eyes closed and go. Inhale, hold the breath, and relax. Come back to seated pose. And now we're going to close, so we'll go into corpse pose. Laying on our back. You can roll into your right side. And then we'll close with our Sat Nam, so rubbing our hands together. Hands at heart center. Long Sat, short Nam. Breathe in. Sat Nam. Inhale, hold the breath, and release. Thank you for watching. You've learned 6 previous exercises that we did again, practicing them, and then you also learned a new exercise. So I'll see you tomorrow for another new one. Thank you for watching.